Yikes, you be like, hey yo, what's the price? Yikes, when it come to me, I do nothing twice. Yikes, 223, got you taking.
I told y'all if I found an update, I was gonna bring it to y'all. So without further ado, we gonna jump right into it.
Police are investigating tonight after a well-known bounty hunter was shot serving a warrant.
We need backup. We need backup. He's bleeding. We need an ambo here.
Somebody my house up for no reason.
There's guns in the house. They're in the backyard. They already start shooting shots. Police and police. Right now.
We walked out our house and somebody said freeze with a ski mask on and started shooting at us.
I'm sorry. We are terrified.
I got a agent head. He's been shot. Got wounds to the stomach. I ain't gonna die on my watch. Don't panic. We don't want you bleeding more.
Thursday, October 10th, 2024. Akron police responded to it around 8:15 p.m. in the 1100 block of 7th Avenue. Officers arrived to discover a man suffering from gunshot wounds. The victim, identified by Akron police as Frank Frazier, better known as Bounty Tank, was transported to the hospital in serious condition.
Police are investigating tonight after a well-known bounty hunter was shot serving a warrant.
Bounty hunters, they have a dangerous job when they go after fugitives, and that proved to be true in Akron. As a warrant was being served, shots rang out.
Now, this happened around 8 o'clock last night on 7th Avenue in East Akron.
Several bounty hunters showed up at a home on 7th Avenue in Akron when suddenly shots were fired. One of them, a 37-year-old man, was hit.
Officers arrived to discover one of the bail bondsmen was in fact struck while trying to serve a warrant of an individual that they believed was inside the residence.
It is understandable to be confused when somebody shows up at your house in the middle of the night unannounced with guns drawn. Well, surprise is what a bounty hunter does, and this time it sent one of them to the hospital who's now fighting for his life.
News 5's Clay Lepard tells us calls from inside and from outside that house where the shooting took place, they tell very different stories.
We understand that someone at the rear of the property fired multiple shots, and one of those shots hit the victim.
Police said that the shooting occurred when the men approached the house while trying to serve a warrant to an individual they believe was inside.
Hey, get a cruiser down here. Get the spotlights on this house. Corner, go. To the house. We got an armed defender in there right now. Hey, let's get him moved. Cover.
Get back. Get back.
Cover.
Let's get him down over here.
Okay. He's knocking on the window. Hey, come on, your hands up right now! Hands up! Come on, your hands up right now!
Let me see where you're at, man. 3 or 4 males just ran up.
Get over here.
Is he doing anything?
Yeah, he's breathing.
Okay.
Chest wound upper left.
Is this the only victim?
That far, yeah. Hey, you're with him, right?
I'm with him.
Is he the only one?
It's the other one right there. That's
No,
all
I'm
together.
saying he's
Three
the
of
only
them.
victim, the only one shot.
Oh yes, the only one shot. Yeah, only one shot.
Were you guys bail bondsmen?
Yeah.
In the video, you can see Tank outside of a house attempting to serve a warrant and commanding the suspect to put his hands up. The video pauses, and that's when you hear gunshots ring out.
We need backup. We need backup. I got a agent head. He's been shot. Shot wounds to the stomach. I ain't gonna die on my watch. Don't panic. We don't want you bleeding more.
Police have identified that bail bondsman that was shot, taken to the hospital, and is fighting for his life as 37-year-old Frank Frazier.
We are on to defender number 2.
Frazier is known by many as Bounty Tank, with a popular show on YouTube and amassing more than 1 million followers on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram.
755, 7 down. Somebody my house up for no reason. There's a shot flying through my house. You know, right now. Right now. I'm just trying to stay hidden behind something.
A woman whispering in hopes of staying safe, calling from inside the house where the agents showed up.
Anyone in your home been hit at all?
Is anybody hit? Is anybody hit? Is anybody hit? Nobody's hit. Nobody's hit.
It's quiet now along 7th Avenue in Akron, but on Thursday night, that was not the case.
He's bleeding. We need an ambo here.
911 calls detail confusion and chaos as police say a warrant being served by bail bondsmen ended with gunshots.
There were at least 5 adults in the house at the time when the police arrived. They called those individuals out, and at least 2 subjects were detained, and a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old, and they both were sent to the respective facilities for unrelated warrants.
However, calls from inside and around that house say something else.
Somebody in my house up for no reason.
Death guns are in the house. They're in the backyard. They already started shooting shots. Police in the police. Right now.
We walked out our house and somebody said freeze with a ski mask on and started shooting at us.
I'm sorry, we are terrified.
We understand that someone at the rear of the property fired multiple shots, and one of those shots hit the victim. He's still in the hospital. We're told in serious condition.
It's not clear at this time who fired the shots that hit Frazier. Police did detain an 18-year-old and 16-year-old with outstanding warrants from that house. And they say they did find shell casings as well.
The nature of this incident leaves a lot of questions like, was this a stand your ground or castle law incident where people have the right to protect themselves from intruders, or was it a fugitive just trying to evade being captured? Captain Miller says there are lots of unanswered questions, and this investigation definitely is continuing.
And we're told no one has been arrested yet in connection with the shooting Thursday night.
Tank was shot twice in the left side of his chest, with the bullets penetrating through the side of his Teflon vest and hitting his liver, pancreas, and small intestines. Tank has had 4 surgeries as a result of his gunshot wounds, and he's now on the road to recovery. And as I stated in my last video, police said that a 16-year-old boy and an 18-year-old man were located on the property where Tank was shot, and they were both arrested on outstanding warrants. But it's not clear if those warrants were the reason that Tank was at the house in the first place. Tank even took to Instagram and posted the following: I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for your prayers and unwavering support during this challenging time. I'm currently in the process of recovering from being shot, and it's by the grace of God that I am on the mends. I apologize for any delays that have occurred and may occur in the future as I focus on prioritizing my health, as well as the well-being of my daughter and family. Your support is incredibly meaningful to me, and I want to extend my deepest thanks on behalf of both myself and my daughter. Every bit of support you provide continues to make a significant difference for us as we navigate through this tough period. We're going to keep Tank and his family in our thoughts and prayers. And I'm just going to ask that y'all try to be respectful in the comments, because on the last video, it was a few of y'all whose comments were a bit disrespectful. You know, because at the end of the day, these people need to read the fine print of whatever they signing. Because I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have made it this long if what he was doing was illegal. But let me know your thoughts down below. And if you haven't already and you feeling the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I got more videos coming. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one.
Yikes, you be like, hey yo, what's the price? Yikes, when it come to me, I do nothing twice. Yikes, 223, got you taking